I want to talk about the same thing I always talk about because it's a censored topic and it's very important to discuss. And if you say communism and Satanism is the same thing, people understand. If you say Satanism and Catholicism is the same thing, people understand. But when you say communism and Catholicism is the same thing, they don't understand. And this is intentional because of the censorship and all the incentive to be confused. Like, you're not supposed to think what's the truth. You're supposed to think what they want you to believe. And if you believe what they want you to, there's rewards. They have little cookies they give you. This is something they understand, the Pavlovian mind, and believe it is Pavlovian. That's why we call it the beast. It's the mark of the beast. You're the beast. Everything that's problematic in our society is coming from the same people, and the people of the beast there is a spirit of Satanism that they're in union with, and that's the reality of it. And there's a lot of ramification behind that. There's so much to speak upon on that topic, but it's an important topic. You see that almost completely removed from the mindset of people. They don't understand. If you look in the Bible, when Jesus referred to the Pharisees, and he spoke to the Pharisees, he said, don't be like these guys, and don't do this, 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 this. He names a whole bunch of things. And the thing is, everybody in this beast mind does all those things. And it's most people. Almost everybody is doing all the things that the Pharisees did. And you can even catch them. You can even ask them, you're so faithful. What do you believe? You believe this, this, and they'll just admit to you. And you go, well, that's exactly what the Pharisees were doing. Oh, but that's different because I'm holy. I'm one of the chosen holy ones. I've anointed myself into the union of the holiness. And yeah, that's what they were saying, the same thing. But yeah, all those points they apply to them, and that's censored dialogue too. They don't. It's so obvious you're not allowed to speak about it. And other things that are censored universally everywhere. Busybody, backbiting, gossipers. That's a censored topic. You're not allowed to talk about it. Why? Because it's so obvious that the ones who are doing that are the evil ones. It's Old Testament, New Testament. And by the way, people who are claiming to be adherents of the Old Testament and people who are claiming to be adherents of the New Testament, those are the busybody, backbiting, gossipers. That's all they do, actually. That's all they do. And everybody else with them. They're all together. That's the worldly people. And that's not Christianity, but it is Catholicism. 100% Catholicism. That's what they do. What are these other people doing? Gossiping, busybody, backbiting, slander. And again, the Bible puts this phrase, the lawless hypocrites. That's Old Testament and New Testament. And it's referring to the Catholics. That's what it says. They are lawless. And it's right point blank. You can talk to Catholics all the time. They don't believe in laws. They don't believe that's man's laws. That's not God's law. They're godly. They're of the Holy Church. The beast church is the Holy Church, and they don't believe in man's law. That's not in the Bible. They twist the Bible. That's why censorship is fundamental to what they're doing, because it's like, hey, we have a congregation of millions and billions of people who understand what we're talking about. Can we explain to them why they're wrong? Well, no, we're going to censor that. We're not going to let that happen. And believe they have methods on convincing people to be of their spirit. And that's what they're doing 24/7. That's what they're doing with the computers. They're trying to, who's not on board with the beast system? Well, we're going to cancel them. And it's not someone other than the people I just mentioned. That's who it is. Many other things is censoring. When you say Satanism is the world religion, that's censored. And the reason why they censor that is because they're trying to say, no, there is no world religion. That's the holiness in union with God. Once you become a non-religious person, you become in union with God, and you've entered the higher consciousness. That's the religion that we're dealing with. But in fact, they're just semantics. Everybody has a religion. A Buddhist has a religion. An atheist has a religion. In reality, that's the reality. Everybody has a politic too. Everyone has a political worldview. If you're an atheist, or say, hey, I'm just try to be neutral guy. I'm a pretend neutral guy. You're only pretending to be neutral. There's not neutrality. You have impact on society, whether you like it or not. It's just the fact of the matter. But by them changing the meaning of words, they become God. That's why it's very important for them to not have people understand that the worldly mindedness is Satanism, and that's the religion of the people. The worldly minded people is Satanism. Censored.